video is brought to you by DrumTrax. We help drummers like you gain the skills you need to find your own voice and explore your own creativity. Click the link in the description or the caption of wherever you're watching this video to get started.
Good people, good people, good people. You know who this is for. This is for the beginners. So if you are an advanced drummer or an intermediate drummer, you need to find a beginner and show this video to them. What we're going to talk about today is keeping a syncopated time situation on the hi-hat. Now, I did explain in one of the Cut the Shift videos how drummers are playing too many cymbals when they're not supposed to. Sometimes it's just supposed to be the guitar, sometimes it's supposed to be an a cappella singer, sometimes it's just supposed to be the piano, and you know, drummers be doing way too much. Ring, da, ding, da, ding. It's like, yo, it's way too much. However, I did mention in that video, sometimes the musical director or the band leader says, hey, can you give me some time in this section here, but you don't want it to be too big. So what I'm going to do is show you how to keep time, but not sound super boring and not be way over the top. Now, when I say sound super boring, I'm talking about just playing straight eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and tit, 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 tit. That is not musical. That is robotic. We don't want that. What we want is a syncopated rhythm. For those of you who don't know what syncopation is, it's simple. It's any pattern that you come up with that repeats itself every measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, da 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 da. You see how I kept starting over at the count of 1? Let me do a different one for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. That's what syncopation is. So any pattern that you come up with that repeats itself every measure, that's what we're looking for.
Wait, but what if I make the syncopation rhythm all eighth notes that start on the 1? Is it not syncopated still?
Technically it is syncopated, but it's a little boring. It's like if you was to play the same major scale on the piano. Just in certain instances that does work, but to do that every single time, it's like So as you can see, those are basic, those are trash. We're not doing that. We want them to come up with something a little more creative, a little bit more musical. So a dope way to come up with a syncopated rhythm that's musical and doesn't throw off the other band members is to make sure that whatever pattern you come up with, you always accent the backbeat, the 2 and the 4, because we're dealing with 4/4 right now. If we're dealing with different time signatures, that's another story. Right now, we're doing 4/4. So on the backbeats of 2 and 4, I'm going to accent on the hi-hat. So for your examples, I'm going to do the basic eighth note, and I'm going to accent 2 and 4. You're going to hear how boring that is. Then I'm going to come up with a syncopated rhythm and accent that 2 and 4, and you'll tell the difference like, yo, that's more musical. You know why? Because sometimes you don't have a percussionist that can accompany you on the drum set, so you got to kind of fill in the space and make it super musical so that people are like, yo, the groove is already right and you ain't even played the full drum kit yet. So here's your examples. Check them out. Did you catch it? That was musical. It was so much better. But keep in mind, with that type of freedom, you still have to be responsible. It doesn't work on every single song. Don't be overplaying the syncopated patterns. Don't do it every single time that you get a chance. This is my time to shine. It's the piano player's part. I'm about to... No, sir. Now, this is where experimentation comes in. You figure this out in your practice time, not during the gig, and especially not during the recording. Practice time. All right, good people, that's my time. I got to get up out of here. But of course, I have to apply this concept to music. You know where you can get free music? It's on the app. Download the app. Links are in the description box. As long as you have a mobile data plan or a Wi-Fi connection, you can actually stream the track that I'm about to play for free. For free. The track is called Styx Funk Jam.
Whoa!
On Styx Tracks app.
You gotta stop this. You gotta stop every video. You want to take credit for the tracks that you didn't make. I don't understand when this started, why it's continuing, but it needs to change. That's what I do know. You got one opportunity to get this right before I have to come on camera and show people what was really happening behind the scenes.
All right. It's the knob keys.
Whoa. Who?
D.
Who?
D.
Who?
D's Funk Jam.
Okay.
The knob keys.
That is what it says. In what section is it in?
The knob keys.
Who's Danaki?
Signature.
Who's Danaki? Who's Danaki?
The knob.
What?
This track is in the Damani Rhodes Signature Series Volume 2. So
And don't you forget it.
you, man. All right, good people. I got to get up out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Good people, thank you for checking out our YouTube videos. I mean, if you enjoy them, you should probably download our app. It's free to download, it's free to create an account, and it's free to stream tracks. It ain't free for video lessons, but everything else is free. So you need to download the app today. Links are in the description below. And lastly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that you're notified when we upload any new content. You know what time it is. And you know what? You can also check out some of our other videos. I mean, if you haven't seen them already, there's one right here and there's one right here. Click on the videos. You know you want to see them. All right, good people, I ain't gonna talk your ear off. I'm not the talker. That's the money. That's why he behind the camera. He talked too much. I'll catch you guys on the other videos. Peace.